sadly, to announce a national tragedy involving the crash of a military helicopter this morning around the Adansi area in Ashanti region. Government regrets to announce the demise of the following persons in the tragic crash. Dr. Edward Kofi Omane-Boamah, Minister for Defense. Alhaji Dr. Ibrahim Murtala Muhammad, MP, Minister for Environment, Science and Technology. Alhaji Muniru Mohammed Lemona, Acting Deputy National Security Coordinator and former Minister for Food and Agriculture. Dr. Samuel Sapon, Vice Chairman of the National Democratic Congress. And Mr. Samuel Abuaji, a former parliamentary candidate. Squadron Leader Peter Bafemi Anala, Flying Officer Manin Chum Ampedu, and Sergeant Ernest Ado Mensah. The President and government extends our condolences and sympathies to the families of our comrades and the servicemen who died in service to the country. All flags are to fly at half-mast until further notice. Thank you. Who is with us here?
Yo, we know about me that send your can say, and from my power dance memono, a young from my papa cry. And then, I will Okwasi, the beer pencil black pack, makes a linkage post anymore. Na a company for a page might be a matter which is a responsible cooperative mining and skills development program. As I say, I don't know how much you galamse at your free home. Na Ghana memu nyina na anieba ho ntoma na ekoso wo boase yabra ye watwe yemu etwen se mpatfo no ebeba no when the ahemfo no ne ahemafo abamu patfo yewura Kofi Amaboa omu nyina betu abra na Sademante musuafo Dr. Frank Amwakohini mu nyina di omodo bechia kama yesi adwumadi na sia basis mendum ana entieba se abemu banimfo bia komo su finkran na komo edomo no nya beta adwumadi na chi no plane do mo ba no se de takan professor se akonya crash na baby poti ya esiye eye forest bia eben sikaman na sikaman no eye kura ese adansi akrofrom district na se e wa Santimanta mu ha enti ne ban je se na ma program no na bibi e wo hopa enti regional minister ni mpanifo ni FIN samhwefo di nkan se yem ko ne fi anim ko hwe se ne esi etie edefa na se ne na kwan ni tie no yesi mu ne yakobe donhwere baako dan so yetimi nu bi poti pa na asem no we no eda no yesi ade afi na yemu bi etime wewe ma ya betu sikaman a yewura forest ni na wo fisika man ko forest ne fa ba bi esi enu emu wa kakra pa enti de ekoba he se moto ana agi se yepe ne de to ya kwantuo ni so enti mi anya mi adom afa na moto wu abi ekosi obi na oba na obefa me ko no we din kan no kotu forest wo no ya de se network eni ho na so kakra o ma din kan ama ya so ate wa ha moto fo ne din kan di ko ya na baka je ni se plane we jane to mu na wo ha nipa omuomuri de se de no mo ka se nipa be se nwotwe no emu miensa anom se se mto mani kosu agu a na so no omagu ana omagu a se bi do mu ye no omase etempo ubetimi a kire se efoni ekuta mi se omehu se eya asumasi ana se obenti no eno de ayedin pa because enipa no wase ebia wo di wani hwa no se ebia we no ye bema bisa apart from that no wo hwe se de egua na wo hu di papa de pa se we die omo tin kan ko ho edi moto akwaba no emeka se bi obi wo mu a omo hu se woda so ti ase
okay
ana se miensa na chi no obi nso afi mu bi maka ho de a di ye se enche si maka kra moto ni ko eba
okay
na ba for na ya se mian kasa so tibani akọhwe we de eyemfonu a kotoboni tin ka de yenu am samchefo ni ko ye na ombeka ye no emu asem na meken enti samoti ya na ye no kwe kronu edisikaman
na
odu sikaman ma sikaman
ese be ma mi kakra Ebra ye bo mama ne se nka mpanyufo wo helicopter ya akohwe ho meja atomi mu ebe dwumadie no ase wo boase no anyanyam bia wo mutimi si so kire mo se bia oh nipa semesi na ne yehwe wo manim a ne anim se bia wo wo helicopter ni mu eba
yeah say can you ba fu ananka dwumadie na yo bia hye ni ko betimi aba defense minister and the MCs no go dia so HBI defense minister betumi aba but ye nim say defense minister pray no not ni mu bi ana say net saying for now the emi aba ye den pa say betumi aka say omo afiri mu no asumatini ana so obentini aha but etin ana MCs ne bubo say enche obedu ya want me am betu there na defense minister now mu boniti but for now there to be confirmed. Maybe say me ankasa happen na me tell motor so go policy name.
Rahim, what can you confirm for us? What are the details as you have it at this particular point?
Well, Mauna, a very bizarre scene when you come here. In fact, the accident happened at Sikaman within the Adansia Koprom district in the Ashanti region. It is when you are coming by road, it's about 1 hour 30 minutes drive, but flight it shouldn't take you more than 10 minutes to get to Obuasi. In fact, we were all at a program at Obuasi for the launch of the cooperative mining scheme. When we heard the news around 10 a.m. and we had to rush here. And when you get here, Amauna, I don't know whether anyone has survived because you look at the scene, it will be very, very it's very difficult for anyone to survive. I've personally seen 4 bodies, charred bodies. You are unable to identify who this is or who that is. The bodies have all been bent beyond recognition, and the community tells us that they've not seen any survivor coming out, and some of the bodies, Mauna, very bizarre.
Difficult to understand.
A very difficult situation. In fact, the Ashanti Regional Minister, who is the head of REXEC, is here. The military is here. The police is here. We're all in Obuasi, but we had to cut the program short just so they'll be able to come and assess things for themselves here. But so far, I have seen 4 charred bodies, and I don't know whether the remaining 2 are in or they have been able to survive because, like the press statement indicated, I'm hearing 6 were on board.
Eight bodies according to 3 crew members and then 5 passengers. That's according to the military statement. And so if you're seeing 4, it supposes 4 more per your own account are to be accounted for at this point.
Exactly, because you look at the scene, it's even possible some of the bodies have bent even beyond salvage. You cannot see where the bodies are because it has even mixed with the sun. And this is a mountain from the Sikaman community to where the incident happened. You have to walk for 45 minutes to 1 hour.
To get to the scene.
Like I said, we don't know the individuals. We've not been able to identify them, but we can confirm that the crash has happened and there are some fatalities here.
Ibrahim, this program, we were expecting quite a number of dignitaries to have been present. Do we have an idea which persons were expected to be at this community sustainability mining scheme program which was to be launched this morning, to which we're now hearing of this rather unfortunate incident?
So the programming, we were told that the Lands and Natural Resources Minister will be here, Amakofiwa. In fact, he arrived before the incident. The Ashanti Regional Minister, Dr. Malkonyi, also arrived before the incident. So we are waiting for the arrival of the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and also the Defense Minister, Dr. Omane Buama. But later we were told that the President wouldn't be able to make it, but they were waiting for the Defense Minister to come. So we do not know whether it's among the casualties or not.
Right, and have you been able to as well contact any of the eyewitnesses who perhaps might have seen what really happened in the sky before this chopper came tumbling down? Any eyewitness just as yet to narrate really what possibly could have transpired?
When I spoke to members of the community, they told me that when the helicopter got to Sikamine, they realized that it is down below its level. Ideally, if it's going to Obuase, it should have been in the skies a little higher, but they realized that it was down. So some were even suspecting something fishy, only for them to hear a blast. So they are telling me that they suspect it hit a rock here because it's a mountainous area, and maybe that's why we had this crash. Because as soon as it crashed, fire also came out of it, leading to the burning of some of their occupants. But like I said, we are here to confirm whether it's all the 8 occupants or only 4, as we've seen.
And currently, as we speak, you mentioned the police is present, the military is present. Are there efforts underway to try and salvage possibly what could be the remains of these individuals? What is happening as we speak?
Well, exactly. We've seen ambulance from the Anglo Gold Ashanti coming here, so they've started putting together the remains. I'm sure they will drop it in the ambulance to be sent maybe to Obuasi before, whether they will lift it to Accra or not. We cannot tell, but almost everybody is here, the fire service, the ambulance, the police, the military, all trying to see how possible best they can attend to the situation and know what to do in the next.
I can tell you're also struggling a bit to try and catch your breath. What's the general feeling like right now, having to be there as you're not even able to identify who is who and all of that, with all of these dignitaries and a certain spate of confusion as well at play?
Well, Mauna, I can tell you that fear has gripped the residents here. It's a small farming community, but everybody is rushing to the scene to see what happens. And usually when they get to the scene and they are returning, you could see the sadness on their face. This is something they did not expect. At least one of the community members was telling me that this is the second incident they've recorded here, even though the first one was not fatal. And that's why maybe it didn't draw the attention of the media and also higher authorities. But
means what? There's been a similar of such helicopter crashing or developing fault within their locality?
Exactly. They said there was a time it was a port landing, emergency landing at a similar spot. But this time around, because of the casualty, it caught public attention. But like I said, I can tell you the spirit of people here is down. You look at the Ashanti Regional Minister, he's unable to utter a word. All the officials here are kind of lost. They do not know what to say, but possibly it's early days here. Maybe after some time, they will be able to speak to the media. Then we get to know the full details of even the people who were on board.